Dreaming of owning a home in Italy means dreaming about the sun, the sea, history, and of course, cuisine. Today I'm taking you to Gallipoli to breathe the sea air, roam its winding streets, and to view a dream home for sale. A luxurious loft with a 360-degree view of the city and the Ionian Sea. Andiamo. Ask any Italian about Gallipoli, and without any hesitation, they'll tell you about its breathtaking coastline. So naturally, on my way to the city, it'd be an absolute sin not to stop and give you a glimpse of this corner of paradise. So we're right on the Ionian coast, on one of the many beaches of Gallipoli, and here there's nobody, but in the summer it's completely packed because it's absolutely gorgeous. If Salento's shoreline is its crown, Gallipoli is the crown's jewel. The old city is a fortified island encased between the deep blue of the sea and the sky, connected to the mainland by a 17th century stone bridge, with a history and culture obviously shaped by the sea. Gallipoli is as picturesque as they come. From the 1600s until the unity of Italy, it was a rich port city, benefiting from the trade in olive oil across Europe. Today, Gallipoli is filled with local restaurants and shops. A fisherman's town, it brims with life on days like today. Also, the quaint, tightly packed cobblestone alleys are a true pleasure to get lost in. With the help of Google and GPS, I knew where I had to go next. So we're here at our first location, obviously, to have some breakfast. I got some treats this morning. So this is the sweets. I'm going sweet and salty. This is a pasticciotto with lemon cream and almonds. Pasticciotto, they make every kind of variety here in Salento. This is a croissant with gianduja cream. And the salty, which is what I'll start off with, is a nice rustico leccese with bechamel, tomatoes, and a bit of mozzarella cheese. We didn't really have much time to spend with the rustico when we were in Lecce, and I really have to do it justice. This one looks really, really good. We'll have enough calories to walk around and view homes today. Over the past few years, so many people from across the globe and income spectrum have come to live in Italy to save money and to invest in beautiful historical homes. When you buy a house in these beautiful ancient towns, like Gallipoli, Lecce, Nardò, you're buying history, you're buying art. Similarly, the sponsor of today's video, Masterworks, offers a totally unique way of investing in art. Masterworks is a platform giving everyone access to one of history's most exclusive investments, one whose prices over the last 26 years have outpaced the S&P 500 by 131%. Contemporary art. Until recently, you'd need millions of dollars or art world connections. But with Masterworks, you can invest in fractional artworks from legendary artists. Think Picasso, Monet, Banksy, for just a fraction of the cost of an entire painting. Thus far, each of Masterworks' sales has delivered positive net returns to their investors, which has helped them sell over 45 million worth of art and distribute the net proceeds. So there's no surprise, over 730,000 people have signed up. With the global economy looking shakier by the day, demand to join Masterworks is on the rise. But my subscribers can now skip the waitlist and get started today by clicking the link in the description below. Thank you, Masterworks, for sponsoring this video. So I'm right outside the front of this house. I just arrived here a few minutes before the agents did. And it's gorgeously located, obviously, in the historical center of Gallipoli. It's this one up here, and we're on the top floor. This is gonna be something special. So, wait a few minutes and then we'll check this baby out. So we enter in to this typical Apulian entryway, which is shared with the neighbors. We're going upstairs, and that means we're going to the right. This building is fully renovated. It's absolutely gorgeously done in this really rustic style in which it's painted, giving it a very antique but typical look. Going up the stairs, you'll already notice that every corner of this property oozes with charm. So we arrived to the top, we've come through a door, and this is the atrium. It obviously strikes your eye for how beautiful it is. It's being used currently as a lounge room, or it can certainly be used as a second bedroom. The design elements are arabesque and also Apulian. So you have the fabric hanging from the ceiling. You have these beautiful cementine tiles, newly produced ones, but in the ancient style. And I have to say, they really nailed it with the color palette, blending the oranges with the blues, the white stone walls. It's really an enchanting little area full of natural light. And we'll go up the stairs into the main open living space. Really luminous. They've used white fabrics, which really emphasizes the light airiness of the area. And I have to mention the floors in cocho pesto and mosaics. So the same cement that the ancient Romans used in their thermal baths. Absolutely gorgeous. Every single detail painstakingly planned out and executed in the renovation of this house. For example, in this old fireplace renovated with these stupendous tiles. So we'll head down into the kitchen. And here as well, we see gorgeous, gorgeous cement and stone floors with a kitchen built into the wall with these custom wooden made doors. The color palette stays coherent all throughout, and the style too. I forgot to mention, it is being sold furnished as it is, because obviously the pieces are a part of the whole in the style of this apartment. This kitchen area, it has the star vaulted ceiling, so typical of the Apulian homes that we've seen until now. And we'll head back into the master bedroom. This is another star vaulted ceiling. The floor is the cement orange stone floor that we had in the kitchen as well. There's obviously air conditioning, and all of the doors and windows are double paned. Everything is renovated to perfection. You don't have to do anything in this house if you didn't want to. And in the back, they've made the master bathroom. We'll have a quick look in here. A nice use of colors on the walls as well with the mini mosaics. And a very nice touch with the sink in this brown stone, which matches perfectly the revealed stone on the arches in the ceiling here. But let's head back out through the bedroom, back through the kitchen. And you can see there in the back, those doors open to the left, is a terrace at the same level of this living room. And while we're here, I'll mention the house for sale is 121 square meters, including the top terraces, I believe. And it's published for 450,000 euros, a price which is justified due to the exquisite detail and luxury of this apartment, but also due to the lack of space in the historical center of Gallipoli. So here is the terrace, which can be used for dining outside. Also, amazing details all throughout. Very rustic, very Mediterranean. Tiles actually remind me of the facades that you see in Lisbon, another beautiful town which I've actually visited recently and which I love. Here's a view of the cobblestone streets downstairs from which we came up and where I got lost on my way to the house. In addition to being lived in and being used in style for your own personal use, the property is obviously perfect for luxury bed and breakfast. So you can really ask for a prime price for a property such as this one. And now let's head upstairs because the top terraces are something
which when I saw it for the first time, I dropped my jaw. Really, really gorgeous views all around of the Ionian Sea and the city of Gallipoli itself. So we're right in the heart of the old walled city. It's really hard not to be enthusiastic about seeing a house like this with a terrace like this. You have the stone white rooftops all around you, then surrounded by the blues of the sky and the sea. It's really unique. You can't find something like this everywhere. Then a little pagoda, which was created here with a view of the cathedral, which unfortunately was covered in scaffolding when I visited and was closed. So unfortunately, I couldn't give you a view of that. Maybe you can check it out on Google if you're interested, because it is beautiful. Gallipoli in general is really beautiful, and I think it is a privilege to be lived in. And it's very similar in a sense to Dubrovnik or Venice. There's very limited space. It's an island on water, so there's nowhere it can expand. So I'm going to give you some of the practical facts about Gallipoli while I'm eating the typical Gallipoli octopus meatballs on the seaside. So it has a population of 19,400 and making it the fifth most populous of the province. Nearest airport is Brindisi, about a 1-hour drive. It does have a train station with lines going to the north towards Lecce or going south, and has, I think, the third biggest hospital in the province. House prices are on average higher than the surrounding areas, and it's full of normal services and amenities. Look at these cats under my table. He's not getting my lunch.